Hello, my friends. So today I have something similar to that airstrike video I did a while ago. I'm gonna give you a loadout for each of the banners that I think is pretty effective, and yeah, so let's get into it. The first loadout is for the battalion's backup. I'm pairing this with the direct hit because the battalion's backup. Well, first, I guess I can describe what it does. It makes you it gives you a defense bonus against all incoming damage, but on top of that, it gives you like more of a defense bonus against sentries. And the direct hit is really good for destroying sentries because it has the highest base damage of any rocket launcher in the game, and basically sentries always take like the base damage of the rocket launcher, like no matter the range, so you can kind of sit back and spam the sentries. So my thought process is these weapons go really good together for destroying sentries. On top of that, the direct hit is just really good for doing damage, so you'll be able to deal a lot of damage while taking less damage in return, and in theory, I don't know, it'll kind of turn you into like a tank. I don't know. Yeah. The melee for this letter is the disciplinary action, just because it helps. I don't know. It's a pretty good melee if you're not going to market Gardner. It makes you faster and your teammates faster. It's probably one of his better general purpose melees. So yeah. Next, we have the build for the conch. I've kind of gone with a classic loadout. We're combining the conch with the black box, which, if you've played TF2 for any amount of time, you've probably seen this loadout a lot. The philosophy behind this loadout is basically the conch gives passive healing, and the black box gives healing when you deal damage up to 20 attack. So this is basically the most healing you can do on soldier without having a medic, or I guess the Havzotichi does more, but that's a melee. So yeah, basically you're trying to heal yourself a bunch, and then if you actually get the conch and use it, I believe it allows you to heal even more when you do damage. So you kind of just become like a crazy self-healer. I once again have the whip just because it's a really good support melee. I don't know, you can kind of use any melee here, but maybe don't use the market gardener because well, you could because you heal yourself, but you'll take full damage from rocket jump, so it's not the best idea. But yeah, I don't know. I just think the whip was like really good, so I have it on this one as well, just to kind of go or fill in the general support vibe. If you wanted to go for like a full heal loadout, you could use the Havzotichi. I just thought it was a little impractical on soldier because once you pull it out, you have to get a kill, or if you put it back, you take 50 damage. So yeah. Anyways, on to the last loadout. Last loadout we have is for the buff banner. It's the Beggar's Bazooka, the buff banner, and the escape plan. So what the buff banner does is basically you do enough damage to charge it up, and then when you activate it, you deal mini crits, and everyone around you does mini crits. So the thought process is the Beggar's Bazooka is a really good rocket launcher for doing damage because it's very spammy. So it'll help you get the buff banner faster. And once you get it, you'll be able to do like a monstrous amount of damage. I think it's like 135 times. It's like 130 times 3 or something. I don't know. So like almost 400 damage per clip. You know, something crazy. So yeah, that's why I have these together. Escape plan again is just another really useful melee for if you're not gonna rocket jump. It lets you run faster when you are lower health. So if you are in like a pickle, you can try to use this to get away as a last resort. Or if you just finish like killing someone and you have like 20 health left, you can use it to run away from the main lines. But again, you could use the disciplinary action or kind of any melee. I kind of would just recommend not using the market gardener with this because you don't have gunboats, so you're not going to have a lot of health to jump around with the Beggar's Bazooka. And if you're going to jump with the Beggar's Bazooka, you want to do cool stuff. So yeah. So yeah, that's the video. Honestly, you can kind of use whatever you want with the banners. They're very good items. I just thought these would be helpful for newer players to kind of start trying them out because I think sort of these rocket launchers, complement each banner more than sort of other individual rocket launchers. But yeah, I don't know. The banners are they're probably some of the best items in the game. Like honestly, they're like mini Ubers. You can sort of do an entire push just off of one of these, especially the Battalion's backup. That thing negates crits. It's like crazy how good it is. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you got any questions you want to ask me, let me know in the comments. And as always, have a good day. Bye.